Elon Musk tweets he is willing to spend $6 billion to fight world hunger on one condition. After being name dropped by UN official who said
Emperor
that's
of
just
the
a small
fucking
percentage.
world.
I know, the emperor of the world. Fucking, he has $300 billion. The UN is saying basically, hey, so like with 10%, you could like save everybody. Yeah, they say $6 billion will help 42 million people that are going to die if we don't reach them. It's not complicated. But basically, Elon is saying, hey, show me how to do it. How exactly will 6 billion solve world hunger? Basically, show me all your accounting. Show me like your logistics. Show me your plan. How are you gonna do it? Show me a detailed way where this will happen.
And what do you think?
Well, I don't trust Elon to do it because he can't get his trucks out. We've been waiting on the Roadster for like a bunch of fucking years.
Still waiting on Mars.
So let's say if he takes the UN, like if he looks at the UN's plans, will he just say, fuck this, I want to do it my own way? Like, even if the plan did come out, like, I feel like he would just say, well, we want to do this through the new company. Like, he has the boring company, right? And OpenAI and all these other companies. Maybe he'll make another company called, like InstaFood. I don't fucking know. But,
Elon Musk's food shower.
Yeah, and, if he makes it, like...
With the power of his rockets...
Like, I don't trust his company to distribute it.
Well, here's the idea. With the power of his rockets, he will drop food on all the poor people of the world at, like, relativistic speed.
Starlink will just have fucking, cartons of food?
Yes, he'll put it on the rockets, like the reusable rockets that land themselves. He'll put them on food onto those, and then the food will drop out of orbit onto the villages in Africa. That's how we're going to get food to the people.
So it's going to be coming in at Mach 20 and then crash into the fucking Syrian village, and then it's just going to say SpaceX on it, and then...
It'll be a new window.
And then they'll open it and they'll just see a bunch of fucking, dried rice.
All I'm saying is, they get a skylight. Okay? They never knew they needed a skylight until SpaceX made them know they needed it.
Well, but what if they use the skyhook that NASA made to drop it safely? Since Elon couldn't do it, the skyhook. Apparently NASA could, but not Elon.
I like $5 billion of fucking delivery. Okay.
Yeah.
For 10 grams of food.
But that's also the thing where how are you supposed to
get it out there?
Yeah,
there's parts of Southern America and parts of Africa that are just a giant pain in the ass. Actually, part of
there's no roads.
Yeah. I
mean, what about you'd have to build all the roads.
What about Nepal and fucking what's it called?
I remember reading stuff
Siberia and shit.
Yeah,
where there's a village every 1,000 miles.
Yeah, he's gonna fucking get the Cybertruck, and you're gonna drive it through the fucking snow of Siberia, crash through the trees, and deliver them their fucking Maruchan cup of noodles.
Maruchan's good shit.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently he says that he will do $6 billion if he can solve world hunger, and will prevent.
But it's not even true world hunger. There's 42 million people at the brink of starvation. So, people are still going to go hungry, but they're just not going to die. Because you can go, 20 days without food, right? Or some, ridiculous amount. You can go a while without food. More than a week. So, it's what if they got you food, once every, 4 days? What's their bar?
Just enough to live.
Just enough. Here's your one round of supper a week, kiddo.
Yeah, I don't know. It is... Honestly, the thing I've always hated about Elon is that... I mean, I appreciate it on a level, though. He's a fucking great salesman. But on the same level, that's shitty that it's about that and nothing else. Because it's It's fuck. Imagine if everything Elon's promised hasn't really happened, save for a few exceptions. So, Mars... he promised to colonize Mars by now. I think it's almost about time... for that to actually pass, and it hasn't happened.
There was the pandemic though.
True. But then there was the Boring Company project, which made that RGB tunnel that was basically...
Wait, but go on.
Yeah, the RGB tunnel. It was supposed to be a pod that went 100, 200 miles an hour, and it's a fucking Tesla going 25 miles an hour in a tunnel with no escape holes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then...
You can't escape from the orbital link Maruchan noodles.
Starlink, which, at least by how I understand it, isn't sustainable because the amount of satellites they'd have to put in the orbit, and the amount of money for upkeep, and the amount of money they'd need to actually make, which again isn't sustainable for that business. He's a great salesman, but at the same time, it's like, I don't like the effect he has on people who call themselves futurists, because I was a big futurist. I still am. I really like futuristic solutions, but at the same time, like, when it comes to making these solutions, you have to make them sort of cooperate with society and make them, well, one, make them better than what we have, which the Hyperloop definitely isn't better than what we already have. Bullet trains. I'll simp for fucking bullet trains. I don't know. It's just, he promises the world and delivers basically nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a frustrating
to be
cycle.
fair, he's asking the UN to come up with a plan. So, like, maybe, like, it'd be cool if he just gave the money. He's like, okay, so you guys can do it. I provide the gas, but let's see if your car can run. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like after he gives the money, it's like, it's no longer on me. I gave you guys the fuel for the fire, but it's up to you guys to bang the rocks.
It's just really dumb, because you're talking about a guy who's promised so much and delivered, I mean, comparatively little.
But like, if he just gave the money, then I mean, you sort of dodge the problem of him not really being good on logistics, and
fair.
But then again, he also loses like all responsibility of like him being the one to actually deliver. I mean, the only he's delivering is a fucking bank account link.
Look, I like SpaceX. I think, reusable rockets are cool, but, these are ideas that have been done. They're not his ideas in terms of, like, presentation, they definitely are. But NASA fucking had a self-landing unit, I think, during the moon landing, during the Apollo mission, so it's just, I don't know. He's good at dressing shit up.
What about the Cybertruck?
Cybertruck looks pretty good.
I want to drive my Halo-esque fucking truck.
I wonder how it would be compared to the Ford's Lightning truck thing that they also got. I mean, it looks like a normal fucking truck at least.